What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Banco Boxing. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the bell icon. I appreciate all you guys, man, showing all the love to my last video, man. You know, I did put some good effort into that video, and it paid off. But anyways, man, your boy been in Vegas, so I hadn't been able to upload any new videos because I've been busy, man. So shout out to everybody who been grinding on YouTube with the new videos, with like all the big fights and stuff we got coming on this weekend. And I'll try to touch on some of the stuff I saw with Errol Spence and Garcia. So this is a light prediction video. As you know, on October 26th, we have another unification bout in the 140-pound weight class with Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis. I believe Regis Prograis is a southpaw. I can double check by checking box rec right now. Let's see. Let's see what this style is. Yep. Okay, he's a southpaw. And Josh Taylor, who is, I believe, fights orthodox, but also can fight southpaw, so he's known as a switch hitter. And what can I say, guys? I think this is going to be one of the fights of the year as well. Another unification bout, two highly skilled fighters. So what I did was, I think I said on Twitter, I need to go back and watch some more of Josh Taylor. I've seen Regis's, I guess, maybe, I know I might be missing a fight. I saw him beat Undango, which I don't really count nothing for that, because he was coming off a KO to Terrence Crawford, so I can't really give him too much praise for that fight, because he was fighting somebody who just got stopped. And then the dude, what's his name, Kirill Relic, I think he fought, he beat him, I think he stopped him. He was a no. However, if I point to Josh Taylor, and this might be somewhat, biased or maybe ignorant, just because I haven't watched enough of Regis Prograis, and be that as it may, but Josh Taylor put off a hard victory versus Victor Postol. And as you know, Victor Postol is still pretty good at 140 pounds. The only previous loss he got was suffered by the hands of Bud Crawford. Gutsy fight, man. I know how hard Victor Postol hits, because I want to say he gave Lucas Matisse a detached retina in, like, what's that, 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And so that showed me a lot, man. Fighting another champion who's been in the ring with Bud and going 12 with him, and Josh Taylor doesn't have that many fights, so that showed the poise. And he got dog in him. Then he goes on and fights Ivan Baranchyk, who looks like he was on that V8 juice that night. And that was not a tough fight far as like Josh Taylor skill wise. It was just a tough fight far as like all the energy Baranchyk had. He just kept coming. It was like a Sean Porter, but not as effective. And Josh Taylor got that done. And Josh Taylor, from what I witnessed, guy has good movement. He's not stiff. He's fluid. He can do a lot of. Regis, same way. Regis, good head movement, power, likes to move, fight at a pace. I'm not gonna get too lengthy because I didn't do enough studying on this, but I think due to maybe some tougher fights, I'm going to say Josh Taylor possibly gets the victory. I'm not gonna say by KO. I'm gonna say maybe split decision, maybe unanimous decision. It wouldn't be far-fetched to see Regis Prograis pull off this win. Regis has power, and one thing I don't like about Josh Taylor that he did Josh Taylor could possibly get out his game plan and start slugging, and you can't slug like that with Regis Prograis, because we know he does have power. I think he sparred with like Errol and the Charlos and stuff like that, so he's used to taking good power. So that's something that Josh Taylor probably want to watch out for. So he may want to stay on the outside. I don't know how good he is fighting on the inside. I don't know about that for Regis either. So he's a little taller, so he uses length. That right hand is going to be a major weapon against a southpaw. So keep using and control his distance and try to make it easy. Don't really look into what the fans are saying and booing, and that's how he might get the victory. For Regis, he gonna have to make an ugly press Josh Taylor and get him to the body, slow him down, and eventually his head will be open. And I mean, I was gonna keep it simple like that. So I'm only going based because I feel like I'm only picking Josh Taylor because I feel like he has a better resume than Regis Prograis right now. So that's the only reason I'm going with him. But to me, it's still a 50-50 fight. But make it known on this video that I'm choosing Josh Taylor to win. And just to segue into, man, it's been a lot going on since I've been out this week, man. I hadn't got a chance to follow up on no crap, but so I saw a link from a boxing scene about Errol Spence and Danny Garcia supposed to be fighting for January. Then, other news comes out where, if that fight doesn't happen, then it could possibly be Danny Garcia and Manny Pacquiao. I mean, it's just a lot going on, man. And bottom line, if Danny and Errol fight, Errol cannot fight Danny the same way, which I don't think he would. I think people know that Danny can punch. And when you look at Sean Porter, you can't name the last time he really just knocked somebody out. So I don't think nobody really respects his power. But he still has power, just not game changer power, put like that. He just stays at you and tires you out. If you look at Danny, because also if you look at Sean and Danny's fight, Sean didn't fight Danny the same way he fought Errol, because Danny is a good exchanger. He's not really, I want to say like the sharpest kind of puncher, but he will exchange and get you. He caught Sean with some good shots. But the way to beat Danny is, Danny starts off slow and he's not that athletic, so you can get out before him and make him hesitate and wait, and then make him lose by not getting off fast enough. Kind of similar to Adrian Broner, but not as bad. That's what I see the game plan for Spence being, kind of box him like he did Mikey Garcia, and make Danny Garcia chase him around and have to cut the ring off. But then again, Danny did have to contend with fighting a moving Keith Thurman. And Errol Spence don't fight like that. So I don't know if Danny would have as hard of a time against Errol as he did against Keith in those early rounds. As for Danny Pacquiao fight, be interesting. I think Pac would be more successful to get knocked out by Danny just because of mistakes he makes. Danny has a chin. I don't really see Danny going down and possibly catching Pac. But if Pac like he did against Keith, who knows? All good fights. Throw Mikey Garcia in the mix. You guys is waiting around. All the WBC franchise champions. Man, there's just a lot going on with boxing. It sucks, man. Bud's fighting is mandatory in December. I mean, now it's kind of like it's going to be an asterisk if Bud and Spence had a fight, because they're going to say, oh, well, Spence had the wreck or whatever, stuff like that. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. This is boxing. It's politics for you. You just got to hope for the best sometimes, man. But it's just been your boy Banco Boxing. I ran, man. I appreciate y'all showing me love. Keep sharing the videos. Get at me on my social media, man. And I'm going to be back with some more work. I'm going to be trying to do reaction videos to all these fights. Oh, yeah, and we got the doubleheader with Erickson Lubin and Robert Easter this Saturday as well, man. So it's a good weekend for boxing. But it's your boy Banco Boxing.